Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City and welcome back to another video here where I'm going to be discussing how Bray Wyatt finally has become not only a singles champion in the WWE, a WWE World Champion. Before this video begins, be sure to check my Instagram at PipeBombCity and subscribe, like, and do not forget to comment on this video. So this is just a quick video here. I was going to do a review of the Elimination Chamber show itself, but I decided not to because other than the SmackDown Women's title match and this match, there really isn't too many noteworthy things I could talk about. So I really just want to talk about this, guys. One of the main events, yes, one of them, has been confirmed. Of course, we still have Goldberg versus Lesnar, and then I'm assuming that the Universal Championship match is going to be the other main event. Maybe an Undertaker match, but you know how Vince and all them say there's like 5 main events at WrestleMania season, so it's whatever though. So, Bray Wyatt, man, versus Randy Orton is going down at WrestleMania. It could, but in the words of Daniel Bryan, anything could happen from now to WrestleMania. So, I don't know if this is officially going to be the match, but I'm assuming 9 times out of 10, this is going to be it, guys. So, let's just talk about this man on your left. Just what a fucking picture, alright? This fat ass, not this fat ass, but the fat ass formerly known as Husky Harris has finally just finally done it, man. Now, Bray Wyatt has been one of my favorites ever since, like, he really came into the company, not counting the NXT rookie shit, which was it. This guy started from a nobody in 2010 or 2011, I think it was, and he just came on, debuted on the main roster in 2013, and just here we are in fucking the pay-per-view right before WrestleMania 33 in 2017, and he's become the biggest champion in this company. It's phenomenal. So, as you can see on this picture to the left, man, as I was saying, this fat ass, but not really, because he's not. I was talking about Husky Harris. That's what I was referencing by fat ass. He's lost a shit ton of weight. He's here. He has a new gimmick that he has created on his own. He's just become this new thing, guys, where it's just this creation, this gimmick that he has made, and he's finally just overcame the odds of this will never be a WWE Championship gimmick. And no, I know The Undertaker did it, but nobody saw Bray Wyatt as like a WWE Champion or like main eventing a WrestleMania. But here he fucking is. And now, this picture, alright, let me continue analyzing. He's there. He's got the belt, John Cena's belt, I gotta add on top of that. And he was the motherfucker that pinned John Cena. So, that alone is crazy. I was marking out when he pinned Cena. And then you could see in the background, man, you could see the lights, the fireflies, the buzzers, and then you could see the WrestleMania sign. What a picture right there. But on your right, you could see Randy Orton, who did end up coming out, and they had their little stare down. So, is this going to be an interesting few weeks? I've stated before, this is not my ideal WrestleMania main event match. The storyline is captivating, but I don't know if they'll live up to the match. But being negative about it isn't going to do shit. So this is what we're being given. I'm just going to enjoy it. I mean, we could have Cena versus Orton again. Let's look at it that way, right? We could have Reigns. Okay, this is SmackDown. But Reigns could somehow get involved. If he can come out number 30 at the fucking Rumble, he'll hold the fucking women's title next week. I guarantee it. But whatever, man. So, man, though, again, like, let me talk about the match real quick, the match itself. What a fucking match. I actually did not watch most of the elimination. Well, I caught up to it now, because it's the day after I rewatched the show, but I didn't watch any of the matches except for the SmackDown Women's title match, the Tag Team title match, and Harper versus Orton, and this. So I actually watched I watched a lot of them. I made it sound like I didn't watch a lot of them, but I watched this match. This was very surprising. Now, it was a good-ass match. The one thing I didn't like was how the chamber was matted up. I did not like that at all. I probably will make a separate video on that. I might not, so let me just talk about that real quick. The fucking chains look so much more like unrealistic and more plastic. And I get that they were not... Well, I believe listening to on the Talk is Jericho podcast that it was not all the fucking solid steel shits, but it still hurt like hell. That shit though, man, on the sides, it looked so plastic that I would fucking run into that shit. And I'm a little bitch. And then surrounding the ring, it was literally covered by mats. It was like plastic. you know? Like, I didn't even know. Because, like, the steel, that was like there were so many spots that people landed on it, you know? And, like, there were no noises, there were no curdling screams, and I know if I was a fucking pro wrestler in the WWE competing in this match, I would rather have this chamber itself. But doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose then of having it be Satan's structure and all that shit? Now, this was a very unique match. We've never really had a chamber match where so many people have climbed on top of all the shits, but they were like fucking monkeys, they're climbing all fucking over, alright? So, it was a good match, I enjoyed it. Other than that, it was a bit toned down from how it usually is, you know? It's like they had a shitty 2 chamber matches in 2015. The pay-per-view didn't even happen in 2016. Now it comes back, and again, it wasn't a bad match, but the chamber was so bitchified because there's no other way to put it. Alright, so again, we're gonna have Randy Orton versus Orton. The storyline is captivating. I hope they live up to the hype. I'm so happy for Bray Wyatt. Again, he's been one of my favorites, and I've stuck with him. There's been wrestlers where I've grabbed onto them and I let go after a while because I haven't been pushing enough. Because that's how it is, you know, like, and that sounds harsh, but like guys like Damien Sandow, I really like Cody Rhodes, like they were just not directed enough and I just lost interest, you know what I'm saying? But here's this motherfucker Bray Wyatt. I stuck with him since he debuted in 2013 on the main roster, and I got with him. He was just such... It's really... And The Rock was tweeting at him, and he's saying, like, this is one of my favorite guys. He's a badass. He deserves it. And Triple H was talking about it. It's just... And yeah, for the Bray Wyatt gimmick, that's not good to have people like Triple H and The Rock tweeting about how great he is. But, you know, man, no one fucking believes the storylines anymore. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Such a great moment. It is, quote-unquote, the era of Wyatt. I'm so excited. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you guys hear. Thank you so very much for watching. This has been Pipe Bomb City. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check my Instagram at Pipe Bomb City and subscribe, like, and do not forget to comment on this video. Thank you guys so very much for watching. This has been Pipe Bomb City, and I will see you all next time.
Tonight is the night. Bright lights, high crowd. Yeah, we need to throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight is the night.